Hi class, I'm making this video to help you evaluate and simplify the difference quotient. So for the function f of x is equal to fx, or 5x plus 6, evaluate and simplify the difference quotient. It's going to be helpful to know that this right here is the difference quotient. Hopefully in previous homework problems in this section, you already got a little bit of experience plugging in a function into like a different function, actually, it feels like a function into a function. So hopefully that's not very new. And so hopefully you'll be prepared for this type of problem. But just to refresh your memory, right, that a function, we put things into a function and it performs some kind of transformation on that something, and then it spits out an output. So it has an input, maybe flour and sugar and eggs, and then it has an output, maybe muffins. So that's what kind of a function is like. The variable is like, it's like the basket waiting to receive the input. And whatever we input, we perform the function on that, whatever is input into that basket, right? Whatever is input here and whatever is input here, and then we're going to plug it in for the x, no matter what it is, whether it's a single term or single number like we're used to plugging in for x, or whether it's a binomial, two terms, we're going to substitute it for x, or whether it's a whole other function itself, we're going to substitute it for x. Because the x, like I said, is that little basket waiting for whatever ingredients you give it. And so what is waiting in our little F basket here? This little input basket. In this first expression, this x plus h, that is what is being thrown in our input basket. It's actually, so for the first time, we're not seeing a number. Like we usually see find f of 5. And so we're plugging in a number in place of x. Here, we're plugging in another algebraic expression, but its substitution is substitution, so it's not a lot different. We are still going to write out, so I was talking, we're still write out this side of the equation, and we're going to be just replacing the x with whatever the input is. In this case, is x plus h. So I write out where I see this needs to be replaced with this, with x plus h plugged in for the x. So plugging in for this, I'm going to substitute in f of, and I'm going to put a parenthesis for what's going in for the x, because I have fx plus 6, but I need to substitute in the input for where the x belongs. And so I'm going to substitute in the input that they want us to input. That is x plus h, right where the x was in this equation, right? Next, now I'm done. The f of x plus h looks like this. The x plus h, the input, has gone into the function and has replaced the x value in the function. Next, we have minus. Now this is f of x, which is just the function just evaluated at x. Just plug x in for x, but we already have an x where x is. So it's just the function itself. This is f of x. So we're just replacing f of x here with the other side of the equation, the x, f 5x plus 6. Are you guys okay with that? So plugging in for f of x, I'm plugging in literally what I see. Because f of x is equal to 5x plus 6. So that's why I'm going to plug in 5x plus 6 in for that. All right. So I plugged in this, got plugged in right here in for that. And then this got plugged in, or sorry, this stuff got plugged in for that. And this is the subtraction sign that just got carried down, right? And then now the h is just, I don't have to substitute anything in. There's no substituting. The h just stays h. And now I just simplify all of this mess. So I really hope that you understood all that substitution. Once you get used to the idea that we can substitute a binomial term, that's x plus h is binomial, in for the variable x. And once we get used to seeing the in a function, we can plug either other numbers or either other expressions in for x. Once you kind of accept that, then this process is like not that hard and it's pretty easy. So I'll just restate what I did again. I plugged in this x plus h expression into the f of x equation in place of x. And then I replaced I replaced it with this f of x plus h in the equation. And then I replaced the equation itself, the function itself, with the f of x. And then I just wrote everything over h. Right? So this got replaced with this got replaced with this, and I rewrote this whole expression down here. I wrote down the negative sign and I wrote down the h. So now I'm just going to simplify this. And I have to be very careful here, knowing that I'm subtracting that whole function. I'm subtracting, so I had to put that function in parentheses. So that's important. Otherwise, I would have made some kind of small arithmetic error. Also, it was important that I put the x plus h in parentheses because that is a binomial. And when I multiply an outside binomial, I have to make sure to multiply everything in binomial by that outside number, in this case, the 5. So I need to distribute well and correctly here. 5 times x and 5 times h. So 5 times x is 5x, and then 5 times h is 5h. Plus 6. I'm just going across. And then I'm going to distribute the negative sign. So they're going to become negative 5x. And it's going to become minus 6 all over h. So I'm going to get these 5x's are going to cancel. And then I'm just going to get, these 6's are going to cancel. I just get 5h over h, which simplifies to be 5. And there we go. That is my final answer for this, this function evaluated at, I took and I evaluated and simplified the difference quotient, and I got 5. There we go. Let me just double check and make sure that, yep, everything looks good. All right. Let me know if you have any more questions. Bye.